I think so. Okay, I think we are live on Facebook.
Yep.
So yeah, welcome everyone to the next episode of Let's Talk FM, episode 14. Today, it's a really special episode with our three winners of our FIT6 Goal Getters program. So welcome, Gediminas, place number 1.
Hi.
Welcome, Margarita, place number 2.
Hello.
And Beckie, place number 3.
Hi.
So thank you very much, guys, for joining me during the next episode of Let's Talk FM, Secrets of Success. And
thank you for the invitation.
So yes, we've created a really good community on our private Facebook page. We've started week number 7. Can you believe it? It's week number 7 already.
It's flying.
And we're gonna start on Monday, week number 8.
Wow.
So, so for those of you who are watching, I just wanted to tell you briefly about the topics that we went through during the 6 weeks, last 6 weeks. So we started with the introduction to the FIT6 Goal Getters. In our closed Facebook group, we welcomed everyone and we explained the rules of the program. Then we move on to the next week when we were talking about nutrition and healthy eating. The next week, the following week, we talk about health problems linked to unhealthy lifestyle, followed by introduction to body detox. And then finally, we've selected the milestone winners that are joining me today. But also we talk about hydration habits. We talk about alkaline food and how to read product labels properly. And last week, this week on Monday, we introduced some techniques to manage stress properly. And also we explained the relationship between gut health and well-being. So one more time, welcome Gediminas, Margarita, and Beckie. So maybe instead of me introducing you, I will ask you to tell our viewers few words about yourself. So maybe we can start from winner number 1, which is Gediminas Grinevicius. So Gediminas, can you just briefly summarize your FM journey, but also tell our viewers, why did you decide to join our FIT6 Goal Getters program?
For sure. So I've been with FM now for 13 years together with my wife, Rita, and we just love the business and the products. And of course, when we heard about this program, for sure I was the number 1 candidate to go for it because, you know, I've got plenty of weight that I want to lose, and I just wanted to really improve my health and my nutrition. And you know, with such an incredible you know, lineup in the program with all the information and everything, I said, well, we cannot miss this program. We have to be in it.
Perfect. How about you, Margarita?
Hello, my name is Margarita. I can't believe I joined FM 15 years ago. I just checked my tree. I came to FM because of the pheromones. I like those fragrances, and I decided to be a preferred customer 15 years ago. But few years later, but my second daughter was born, I needed money. Then I decided to start this business, and I'm so happy about it, believe me. I am a diamond orchid, and I've got an amazing team. When I heard about this program, like Gediminas, I was the first one who decided to join. This year, I started with some health issues. I had like high cholesterol. I started to go to doctors. I had heartburn, some digestive issues. I was so down, like, you know, started like depression. I put weight on. And, you know, when I heard, I decided I will give it a go. I need something to change my life, to change my lifestyle. And having a big team, I thought it is essential to start this journey because of my team. And I'm so happy I decided, and 7 team members joined this program, and we support each other, and it's an amazing group, and I'm so happy I started.
And also, I know that you invited some of your team members. You mentioned 7 of them, right?
7 of them, yeah. It was like 9, I think, but it was some problems to join. We joined 8 of us, yeah. And
okay, perfect. Very well done. Beckie.
Hi everyone, so my name's Beckie Bradburn. I have been in network marketing for 8 years, but with FM for 3.5 years. When I was introduced to FM, I couldn't look away again. It was incredible. I've never seen a compensation plan like it. The products are incredible. The fact that we can help save people money on their fragrances was amazing to me. I actually run this business full-time with my mum. We run all of our accounts together, who is also in the Goal Getters program. And I do this so that I can earn a full-time equivalent wage and much more, so that I can be home with my children, especially because my son has an ASD and ADHD diagnosis. He has a lot of extra appointments, a lot of extra meetings I have to go through, and the fact that I can be home and we can live our lives and work around it instead of having to work around my life around work. It is incredible to me. And when I saw the FIT6 Goal Getters, I had to do it. I have always carried a little bit of extra weight, a lot of extra weight, and I want to be healthier for my children so that I can be there when they're older, be there for my grandchildren, make sure that I can run around, keep up with them, stay fit, stay healthy, and lead a healthier lifestyle so that I can in turn help them lead a healthier lifestyle. And I'm not going to lie, the prizes at the end of it is like a nice dangling carrot that also really, really attracted me.
Amazing. Obviously, everyone had a goal in mind while joining FIT6 Goal Getters. So guys, can you tell briefly about the goal that you've had in mind when you joined FM, when you joined FIT6 Goal Getters? And also, because it's been already, 7 weeks, can we just discuss the results that you've already achieved?
For sure. So my goal was to actually lose 30 kilos, with this program, which is about 5 stone. And, that was my priority. But of course, together with that, improve my health, to feel better as well. So as I started, in this program, we started eating healthier, exercising. These goals also started developing, where I started saying, okay, maybe I would like to reduce my body fat, to 15%. Maybe I'd like to increase, my muscles, etc. And it's been just crazy, to be honest with you. Like, I've never had such results as I had in this program. I'm saying, where was this program? I've been waiting for this program for like last 15 years, So far I've lost 8.2 kilos, which is about 1.3 stone, and also 2.5%.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
I'm just warming up. And reduce my body fat by 2.5%. And most importantly, for many of you, that might not be anything amazing, but for me, I did 5 pull-ups the other day.
Wow.
I could not do a single one when I first started in this program. And within the last 7 weeks, I got so much more stronger, so much, my body is getting, really into a different level, now. So, and plus I lost about 5 centimeters of my waistline, so I'm starting to fit. Like, this shirt, I couldn't fit in it about a month ago, but
Amazing.
now I'm okay with it, you know. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm super excited.
Yeah, and you know, I think being part of the community where you can share the results. You, Gediminas, you post videos from your workouts. Everyone is posting on the closed chat, you know, the meals that you're preparing, and I think that's quite motivating as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is motivation for all of us.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when you see, sometimes you feel down, and, you know, sometimes when you try to lose alone, you know, you just think, oh, one day, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. But when you see every single day, we start our day how in that group?
Yeah.
Like supportive. Oh, hello, how are you doing? Let's start our day. And you see Gediminas is the first one who goes to the gym. And then you think, oh, I have to go. I have to do it. And, you know, I listened again, the first 1 hour Zoom, and I am so happy. I've done, you know, pictures before. And, you know, like every single week, when we measure ourselves, when we weight ourselves, when we see those results, when we share those results, it's such a big motivation. And, you know, it's not about losing weight. It's about changing your habits, changing your lifestyle. And sometimes when you don't have an idea what to eat, you go where? To this group. And you know, when you see those, we see each other, for some people like in chat for the first time, like even Beckie's mom, and you know, other girls, but it's such a great community. I think, you know, when we are in the same part with same goals, we have the same goal. Gediminas has 30 kilograms to lose. My goal was to lose 8 kilograms till Turkey. But I lost already 5 kilograms. And it's not about kilograms, it's about the feeling, how you look. I can look into the mirror and I can post those pictures into the group, into the chat, into my stories, because I started to love myself. I'm feeling such a big difference in my health, even in my mental health. I think it's the biggest progress for myself. Getting older, nearly 45, but I started to love myself, like different skin, not so much visible cellulite. Can't wait for Turkey.
Yes, and last time we spoke about the importance of diet and healthy eating habits and our mental wellness, clarity, happiness, etc. Right? Yeah, and Beckie, how about you?
I would agree. I started this I wanted to lose weight and just be a bit healthier. But as we've gone along, the emphasis now is much more, I am enjoying that I'm changing my entire lifestyle and everything that goes along with that. I feel different inside. I feel more confident, and having that community, I've said it before, I think I would have probably dropped off after the first week if I didn't have that community. They empower you, they inspire you to keep going. We share recipes, we share tips and tricks and all of that, and having people to go to and talk to people who are doing the same thing as you has been really powerful. And like you say, the motivation of losing weight. So I have lost in the 6 weeks 24 pounds, which is 1 stone 10 pounds. My goal is to lose 4 stones, so I'm nearly halfway through my goal, and we're only 6 weeks in. I've lost like 6 inches around my waist, 6 inches around my hips, and I put a skirt on, and I put it on my stories the other day, and it was tight on me at Christmas, and it's literally, there's like a gap where it's like gaping like that now, and it feels incredible and definitely inspires you to keep going.
Yeah, and I remember, guys, that at the beginning of the program, during the first week or so, you didn't feel well. You felt lack of energy, you got headaches, you had some digestive issues as well, but then it's changed, right?
For sure.
Yeah, so that was the detox part, the hardest part of the program, in my opinion. And many people sort of give up after a few days because they think that there's something wrong going on, that this diet is not for them. But this is the way our body detoxifies, and those changes are very important. So you went through the initial stage. And as I mentioned, we've already started week number 7. So we went through different topics and different modules. So can you tell our viewers which module did you like most and which one was the most surprising for you and why?
Yeah, I think, like just the education part of this program is, like I was saying, it's worth thousands of pounds, and we getting all of this education for free. Like I expected it to be good, but I didn't think it will be that good. And I didn't realize how much we don't know about nutrition, about, our food, about our body, So for me, it was so many different bingo moments, with the detox, with the hydration, with, reading product labels and things like that, a lot of these things, I wasn't, that aware of, etc. So for me, it was very interesting, not just, having a strict diet, like, oh, you can't eat this and you can't eat that, but actually learning why you shouldn't eat something and why eating something else is really good for you, etc. So it's been just a great bingo moment. And, like I was saying at our conference, I always thought that eating healthy is boring. The food is horrible. You can't eat anything nice. You can't enjoy your food. And within the last 7 weeks, I realized that I can eat amazing food and I can enjoy my food every single day and eat healthily at the same time. And it doesn't have to take forever. It can be quick, it can be simple, it can be easy, and you can still eat so healthily. So for me, that was probably the biggest, learning experience in this program, is actually learning about the food, which actually what was the cause of the problems, I've been experiencing with my weight. It was the food, so I'm really, really excited about this.
Yeah, because it's not a diet. It's basically
Lifestyle.
to learn how to eat healthily for much longer. And then I guarantee that once you start eating healthily, then when you go back to eating some unhealthy options, you wouldn't like it. Your body
guilty.
would say, no, it's too sweet. No, it doesn't taste as good as it used to.
You even don't want, when we go somewhere out, you choose the healthy option. For me, like I think taught before, that to lose weight is a strict diet. That means for me, the biggest issue was to learn to eat 4 times a day, 4 times and like 3 times and 2 snacks. It was the biggest issue because I had the problem that I was scared of the food, that if I will start to eat, I will gain a weight. But when we had, I love Martin's Mondays Zoom, because every single week you understand how healthy food is helpful for you, how your body works, what type of food is better, what to prevent, everything. I love it. And now when I eat like 3-4 times a day, I can't believe I lose weight. And I feel so much different in my energy level, in the gym. Love it. Everything.
Perfect. Beckie,
yeah, I
what's your...
I completely agree. It is, people are shocked when I say I'm eating 3 meals a day, plus we can have 2 snacks if we want them, if we're hungry. And they're like, you're losing that weight and still eating. And I think that is the great thing, that you're not starving yourself. And that's where I think I used to go wrong. If I tried to lose weight, I would cut things out. I would cut out meals, and it's not healthy. Like you said, the education we get with all the background knowledge of nutrition and the way our bodies work and our gut health. Like the big thing for me this week, learning how the stress is connected to our gut health and the effect that it can have. I have quite a few stresses going on in my personal life at the moment, and learning those breathing techniques and all the other things we're doing alongside this is having a real positive effect. And what we are getting from this program, where you're showing us yoga poses that we can try out and how to manage our stress alongside all of that. But also, like, I've always known that meal planning, if you plan, you know, you're more likely to set yourself up for success. But also, like, planning out our hydration to make sure that you're drinking enough, and the link between having enough water and hydration and weight loss, and learning that actually there is a sum to work out for your body weight, how much water and how much hydration you should be having a day. And knowing these things, I think, is just key to making sure you're working towards success.
Yeah, and apparently, along with the dietary requirements, with the suggestions of how to prepare meals, what kind of meals to eat, you know, in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the early evening, along all of these, you also take supplements, right? So can we just focus a little bit on that? What supplements are you taking, and how do supplements contribute to your progress and overall experience?
I think it's such a huge part, really. I mean, without these supplements, I don't know if we would be getting such a great result, and maybe such an easy result, you know. So I use actually 4 supplements in this program. So first of all, actually, I take the Slim Body System, which I take half an hour before food, which means half an hour before breakfast, half an hour before lunch, half an hour before dinner. I take the Slim Body System, and what it does, it reduces the appetite, it reduces the cravings and so on. So you're already eating more sensibly, and you're eating smaller portions, etc. I also take the Inner Balance, which is, you know, what's helping us to balance out the acidity and alkalinity in our body. And it has so much good nutrients in that food supplement that's, again, is helping us to, you know, detox our body and lose the weight quicker. I also take aloe vera, you know, which is, again, another incredible substance that helps us on this journey. And finally, beauty detox. This is why I'm so beautiful. Yeah. But this supplement, again, has a bunch of stuff, including things like spirulina, etc. So, like, I didn't know about half of these ingredients, you know, before I started this program. And when I started learning, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, there's so much goodness in these food supplements, you know. And I believe definitely, you know, because of these food supplements, our journey is so much quicker, you know, because, like, when we share how much weight we're losing, how much our shapes are improving, you know, like, but people, you know, my friends go like that's impossible, you know, that's like, wow, you know, you're doing so well, and like Beckie said, eating, you know, 5 times a day and you're losing. It's because these food supplements are helping us to do that, you know. And now with the new gummies that have been introduced, my gosh, we're just like, we're on fire.
Yes, it's important. Those supplements not only provide you with certain nutrients, but also they contain certain ingredients that are anti-inflammatory, that help to detoxify the body, help to keep the correct balance between acidity and base. So, yeah.
So beauty detox removes toxins, heavy metals.
So Margarita and Beckie, which supplements have you been taking? Have you been taking the same ones or slightly
I was taking the
ones?
first month, same ones like Gediminas, but just beauty detox and Inner Balance. But now, when gummies launched, I started to take Sleep Well gummies and ashwagandha, because I think I need it. But yeah, I love those supplements, and I think this program is good for us to get more knowledge on supplements, that we can, you know, share our knowledge with our business partners, how good they are, how can help us. They can see our changes in body, in well-being, in our skin, even, you know, like hair, everything. I think first we need to try on ourselves, and then we have to share.
Yeah. So I've been taking the Slim Body, the Inner Balance, and the Beauty Detox, and So apart from the beauty detox, I've taken the other two before, not together, and I can't believe how powerful the three are together. Like, there is so many benefits to them. I definitely think they help you keep you not hungry, so you're not craving those sugary treats. So, and the energy, I think, comes from that. And I agree that it's helped to speed up all of our results. Like, in the first week, you do expect to have a bigger weight loss because you're losing water weight, but 5-6 weeks in, I'm still lost 5 pounds in a week. Like, I don't think if I didn't have that extra help with the supplements on the side, I would be having such big, not just weight loss, but inch loss as well.
Yeah. And, you know, you've been doing amazing. And as I'm saying, we've got a great community in the Facebook group. But obviously, you know, on the way, you perhaps experience some obstacles or setbacks. So were there any obstacles or setbacks that you encountered? And if so, how did you overcome those obstacles?
For sure. For me, definitely, I had, because, you know, I've always been in that vicious cycle, you know, like those people who follow me on social media, my friends, they've seen me start this program and they go, oh, here he goes again, you know, because I've tried to lose weight before, you know, and I always keep going back to those bad habits. I always keep going back to bad food. I always keep going back to, you know, not exercising, etc. So when we started in this program, again, there were those challenges. And the first challenge, I think, for me personally, was, you know, where, like, you want the results to be much quicker than they even are, you know, even though we're getting great results, like always, you know, you figure out ways how to disappoint yourself and go, oh my gosh, you know, I wish it was better, whatever, you know. But that's why, you know, I think it was so important to be in this community, you know, because for me, one of the biggest, you know, advantages of this program is the accountability, you know, being you know, having to post your meals on our chat, on our group, etc. You know, other people see what you eat, you know, having to post your workouts, etc. You know, and again, we're not forced to do that, but we just do it because of the, you know, of the program, because we want to be in that community. So for me, that really helped me to go past that period where you don't see results into where you start seeing results, you know, because once you start getting results, the results are motivating you to carry on. But you know, usually where I would have given up, where I would have stopped doing it, now the community kept me in check, you know, and I had a trip to Lithuania, I had few parties, and these used to be for me the dead zones, you know, like as soon as you go out of your home or in the different environment, that's an excuse, you know, to eat badly, to go, you know, off the wagon, you know, and stop going to the gym and stop, you know, eating healthy. So now, even if I was naughty, you know, and ate something that I wasn't supposed to, the next day I'm back on track because we're in our chat, we're in our community, we got the recipes, we got the support and everything, you know. So for me, that was really, really what helped me through the challenges, you know, because in 7 weeks, I'd be lying to you if I wasn't tempted, you know, if I, you know, wasn't disappointed at all. So for sure, that helped me a lot.
For me, the biggest issue was when you go to the shop and you start to buy, you know, everything because you didn't think about your meal plan. But again, I'm very big thank you to Martin, because I learned from him to have a proper like meal plan every single day. And you know, I never done food shopping like on the list, you know. I started to do a shopping list. When I go to the shop, I don't buy anything I don't need it, and it helps me a lot.
Yeah, and also I think preparing things according to your shopping list not only saves you time but also money, because you don't buy unnecessary things that you don't need. You know exactly what you need to prepare food for today, tomorrow, and following days.
I would say the biggest obstacle for me is living in a house with 2 children and a husband who are not following this diet. They are still eating all of those things, and so they are still around me, they're still very accessible. And also the social side, with birthdays and parties and all of that, where alcohol is flowing, cake is flowing.
Everything is very tempting.
Everything is very tempting. But like we've said, the accountability and having that community where you've got people, and it really does help you stick to it. And I do think that you have to be in the right mindset. You have to go in, have the mindset that I am going to do this, I am going to stick to it. And then with all the stuff that we've learned along the way, all the stress help that we've had, all the education of what it's actually doing, I think it really helps keep that mindset strong. I'd be lying if I said that, you know, I haven't had the odd day where it has gone slightly off, but because of the accountability, because of the community, I have woken up the next day and I'm straight back on it. Whereas before, if I had eaten one thing wrong, it'd be like, well, what's the point now? Give up. But having all of these tools and everyone around has really, really helped keep us going. And then obviously having great results to show for it as well.
And guys, because you've got different materials prepared for you, right? You've got workbooks, we've got our weekly meetings in the group and presentations from time to time. We've got some guest speakers as well. So if you could just describe, for instance, you know, the process of for those of our viewers that are not really familiar, what's happening, right? That we've got the group, that you've got the workbooks, that you have to find some time to go through the workbooks as well, submit the form with the challenge, that we've got a weekly challenge. So how would you describe that to them, and highlight some maybe benefits or drawbacks of that?
For sure. I think it really keeps you on track. You know, for me, this program is just perfect, you know, because it includes all the different parts of, you know, keeping you motivated, you know. So like Beckie mentioned, you know, with the incentives, you know, we've got some amazing prizes that we can win, you know, each month and at the end of the journey, etc. And like I said before, you know, we all winners anyway, because we are winning incredible bodies and amazing health, you know. But, you know, all these parts, like the education, like the test we take from what we've learned, etc., you know, like the food and the exercise accountability. But probably one of the biggest things I would say, and the greatest value for me personally in this program, was actually you, Marcin, and of course Dimitri, because we get that support. You know, you're not clear, you're not sure, can I eat that or shouldn't I eat that? We write in a chat, bam, you know, a few minutes later, we get the answer, you know. So that support of actually, you know, helping us and guiding us and answering our questions, etc., that's so valuable. You know, that's worth, you know, more than whatever the whole program could be worth, etc., you know. So that was really, for me, one of the biggest things that helped the most, you know, having that hands-on help where you know that there's somebody there, not to mention our whole community where we help each other out and give each other tips, etc. But you guys just really, for me, that was huge.
Yeah, I agree with Gediminas, and what I want to say, you know, those workbooks, it's like, for me, it's like homework. I'm not English, but you know, sometimes when I listen like your Zoom, you hear one thing, but then after 2 days, 3 days, you forgot. Doing homework, you have to go again through that information. And you know, when you listen, when you see, when you write, when you give an answer, it stays in your mind. For me, it's very good. Yeah. And you know, your help, when we can reach you all the time, ask something, you give us an answer. I'm very...
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like the workbooks and all the things that we have to do, it helps cement the information, and then we've really learned it and taken it in. The first couple of weeks, I felt overwhelmed, like trying to keep up, but actually learning when to take each supplement, when to take the Slim Body, when you take the Inner Balance, when you take the Beauty Detox, trying to remember that and keep up. Now it's like second nature. I know exactly when and it's just habit to do it. I have time set aside on a Sunday to make sure that I've caught up with all my goal getter stuff, make sure all the workbooks complete, make sure we have to submit things each week, make sure that's all done, all of that. So I know that I've got time put aside if I haven't had a chance during the week with, you know, we all lead busy lives. But it's just, I think the first couple of weeks settling in, it can feel a little bit, but as you go, with all the support from the group, with all the help, like they said, we can ask a question. I asked yesterday, can I have my oat milk back yet? And I got told maybe if I make it myself. But it's great that you know that if you have a question or you need help, it is literally someone is there at the other end of their phone. And having that support, and once you get into a routine, it becomes habit and it becomes easy.
So what advice, guys, would you give to someone considering joining the FIT6 Go-Getters program later in the future?
Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. Like, as soon as it opens up again, you know, you'd be silly not to be in this program. You know, like the supplements we use to be in this program, we should be using anyways. Like, most people are deficient in most of the vitamins and minerals. They don't get enough from the food anyway. So using the food supplements, it's incredible anyway. And you get the whole program for free. And in addition, you get the support, you get the recipes, you get the ideas, you can win the prizes and everything. Why wouldn't you be here? You know, and like Margarita said, you know, especially if you're building a business, especially if you're building a team, you need to be an example. You know, like me as a leader, as a coach, as a trainer, I teach people you can be whatever you want to be. And I'm overweight. So I need to show that I can be whatever I want to be. And I want to be a fit person, right? I want to be healthy. I want to be slim, right? So, you know, like you have to be a product of your product, right? If you want to, you know, advertise health, if you want to, you know, teach people how to join a business with nutrition products, etc., you need to be using them and showing the example. And we now learning so much that, you know, just in these 7 weeks, I've got lots of ideas for trainings, for posts, for stories, both for the team and the customers, because we're getting all of this education. We're now not just like buying and selling a product. We actually know what we're doing. We actually can advise people and support them, you know, on this journey. So, you know, like, you have to be in this program, not to mention that it's worth thousands of pounds.
Mm-hmm. From my side, it's like sometimes to be a leader, like role example, is too hard. And to lose weight, to reach something, you have to surround yourself with people who are doing the same. Sometimes a big leader needs help, believe me. And if you are listening me and if you are thinking about joining, you have to do it like Gediminas said. You have to do it without thinking. At the first days, like Beckie said, I felt lost. Like, you have to do this one, you have to do this one, this one, this one. Again, your house, team, business, everything, like, but you know, then you take it serious. I'm taking everything serious. But having support, having surrounded like yourself with those people, it's amazing. I love this company. I love FM products. I love this community. I love everything about it. Before I'll tell few words about FM. I remember before FM, I was struggling. Before FM, I was struggling with my health, with money, with everything. I didn't go anywhere. With FM changed my life, changed my lifestyle. Is the best company. Have you been in Maldives? I was twice. Have you been in Singapore? I was once and I'm going in October. Have you been in Dubai? No? Then you have to start. Be like Gediminas said. We have to use our products. We have to be role models. We have to be product of the product. Can you imagine? You feel great, you look great, and you earn money. And that's how it works. It's nothing, it's no formula here. You work, you show, and someone is duplicating you doing the same. And that's
and not to mention, very soon, in 3 weeks' time, we're going to Turkey.
Yeah, the second.
And Beckie?
I completely agree. My biggest piece of advice is do it and embrace the community. Throw yourself in, make those friendships, really lean on people for support. And I agree with what they say. You are a product of the product. I am not just sharing my results, obviously, with the goal getters. I'm sharing it over on my profile, showing what is happening, and my sales on Slim Body, all of that is going through the roof because people want to know it works. People want to see. I'm not just showing, oh yeah, I dropped nearly 2 stone. I've showed all the stages. I talk about my weekly check-ins. I show how much each week and how much it's all adding up together. And by the end of this, it's going to be an incredible story to share. So I always believe that you will sell more if you show yourself doing it. So if you can show yourself not only getting all these benefits, this education, all of this that would cost thousands, you would not get this support and this community elsewhere with a weight loss program without paying a lot of money for it. You're getting all of that. You just have to pay for your supplements, and you can show this journey, but you can also help your business along the way. And as a leader, if your teams can see that you are doing it, then they are more likely going to want to join in and do it as well.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. The last thing, I had to connect my computer. So that's why I just had to stand up. Yeah, so, amazing. So I really, really thank you so much for joining me during the podcast this afternoon. I wish you all the best. You are a real role models to your team members, I think. And I also think that participation in this program will give you some ideas so you can create a similar groups on your own, maybe later on when you accomplish your goals, when you go through all of the program, and you can just, duplicate with what you've learned and start helping other people as well. So thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you live during our next check-in on Monday. And in 3 weeks' time, I'll see you in Turkey.
Thank you very much for inviting us. We're super excited. I can't imagine where we're going to be in 6 months' time. We like only 1 month in and we're here, so it's just absolutely amazing, to be part of this. And thank you so much for organizing this for us. We're so blessed.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much. See you in Turkey.
Bye.